If you're new to my YouTube channel, please click that subscribe button and remember to click the bell icon to get notifications of all my uploads throughout the week. It's Monday the 22nd of January and it's 4:25 in the afternoon. I don't know where the day's gone. I got up at 7 AM this morning and started to do laundry, chores, that kind of stuff. The next minute it was lunchtime. The next minute Ian was going to take Mr. Bentley out for his mid-afternoon walk at 3 o'clock, and it's like, where's the day gone? I just don't get it. I've been fairly busy. I've been preparing some projects to do during the week. I've filmed an art journal page in my junk and disorderly art journal, which was that one, using Brushos and the new, well, it's not the new stamp platform from Tim Holtz, it's the old stamp platform from Tim Holtz, the large one, the 8.5 inch one. And I'm just about to download the video for last week's vlog and edit that. But I just wanted to come on and say a quick thank you to everybody who rallied round to the cry for help for our fellow YouTube arts and crafts creators who received that horrible notice from YouTube saying they were going to be demonetised. Thank you guys for all of your support, going through that list and watching, playing those videos and subscribing to those channels. It has made a big difference. I know, for example, people like my friend Linda Simpson, who was on 600 subscribers, leapt to, I think the last time we counted on Monday the 22nd, obviously, she was at 977 or something like that, so only a few subscribers away of hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark, and her watch time hours had just skyrocketed, and I think she's pretty much there. She's pretty much there, and I know that there's similar stories for most people who have seen increases in their subscriber levels. So thank you so much for all your help and all your support for those people that put themselves out there and create videos for you to watch. And also for you, if you're a creator too, you know what it's like. But anyway, I just want to say thank you for the response. It has been quite humbling, actually, to think that, you know, everybody's rallied round and helped out. So thank you. There were one or two negative ninnies. Somebody did actually thumb down the video when I'm asking for help. Yeah, anyway, what the heck. So yes, so that was brilliant. So what am I doing now for the rest of the day? Well, as I said, Ian's taken Mr. Bentley out, which means when he comes back, it's going to be sorting dinner out. I've also got to start editing my vlog video and also the video for the page that you've just seen, so it's still busy. Yeah, it's been one of those Mondays. So it's Tuesday, the 23rd of January, I think. Don't quote me on that one.
I'm not sure.
And it's 1:15 in the afternoon. Now, different surroundings. This was my original craft room, which has now been taken over by...
This is my domain now.
Yes, so I'm now upstairs, directly above here. So trying not to cover Ian's head up. And Ian's now in here. This is the old, well, it was a garage.
Yes.
Which we boarded and made into a little craft room, workroom, whatever. So this is where he now stores most of his stuff. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show you around, do you a little bit of a tour. Yes?
Yes.
So, this is your little workroom.
This is my domain.
What are you working on at the moment?
What aren't I working on at the moment? Pan around onto the table and you'll see my first show's not till February. So I'm...
so you're busy building machines and stock for your next steampunk show.
In Whitby, yes. Right.
The historic town of Whitby.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favourites. Oh yeah. It's a machine to store your dreams.
Excellent. I'm just zoom in a little bit.
It's not glass, it's polyfibre, whatever it is, plastic.
Yeah. Well, glass would be very heavy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, very Jules Verne.
Very, very Jules Verne.
So that's that one.
So that's a dream catcher.
It's a dream catcher.
And then
this one is for storing bad language.
So if you're in company and the language is a bit choice.
Oh dear, look, the language is appalling. The steam pressure's going over the top. Stores all the bad language in there.
In where?
In there, the containment vessel.
Oh, that's the container.
A la the ball cop from a lavatory.
Yes, repurpose.
Yes, not a new one, I hasten to add.
Yes, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. So these are ones that are completely finished?
These are all finished, yeah. There's this one. This one I only finished last week, but I'm not sure what it does yet. I built it because I wanted to build it, but it's totally weird.
See what we can get.
The light does flash, it has to catch up to it.
It pretty much is.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm not sure what that does yet, but they're all heavy. You can look down to little switches.
When I first saw this, this reminded me of the eyes from one of the Martians from War of the Worlds, you know, the 1960s.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I said you should call it a Martian spectrograph.
I like that idea. That may be coming to use. Put that there.
Oh, okay. What about one of the smaller ones? What's this one?
This one is, I'm not sure. I've built it, but I think it looks like the head off that guy of Hellboy. Professor Thingy, the pressurised one.
Oh, the plasma guy.
Plasma guy.
If you've not seen Hellboy 2.
But it's just a tiny little machine to go on the table. But just as much detail as the bigger
It reminds
ones.
me of TikTok as well from Return to Oz.
Yes.
Like it.
Okay.
Just some little mini machines.
Yeah, that one's the same, but it's not wired up yet.
Okay.
Just got the put the.
So you keep all of your components and bits in these little bins here on the wall. And these were a Christmas present from me.
They were.
So I bought the bins and the racks and everything so Ian could store everything for his Christmas present.
Try and be organised.
And these are machines that you're currently working on.
Yes.
So not wired up.
Not wired up, but these are to wear. There'll be little rivets to go around, and they'll hang from a leather belt loop.
Little leather strap.
Yeah, little leather strap.
And those are made by my dad.
Yeah, made by Dad.
Our Bry.
Oh, Brian. There's 3 of those.
So these are works in progress at the minute.
So is that one? That one's an oxygenator. Basically, what it does is the crystals on the front. Just get my test battery. The crystals on the front fluoresce. Oh, fingers and thumbs. Oh yeah.
Tingers and Tums.
Yeah.
Look at that. Lovely blue colour.
2 of those. The idea is that it generates oxygen into the end. You get it from the little container.
Oh, lovely.
That's going to have a little dial on there as well.
So we've got lots of lovely shiny bits and pieces. You could have a field day with mixed media canvases and things in here, but I think I'd probably get my
things, and there's all sorts of.
I'd get my wrists slapped in if I came in and started stealing.
My good friend Alan's got some of these, like little spring pressure gauges.
Excellent stuff.
But with those, I put the lights inside them, so you end up with this.
Oh yeah. It did flash blue. You're okay. Oh, it's a different multicoloured one.
It is. It's red and blue.
A red and blue flashy one.
They're
so effective, aren't they?
Come to the left. Come to the cupboards.
And this is completed machinery.
This is all completed. Right. Start from the bottom.
Okay.
These are made so you can find if there's any people you suspect are not human. Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man.
So this is you hold this one, and then it can hang off a belt.
Yeah, is the subject human? Green, yes. Red, no. So it's flashing green, so we're safe.
We're okay.
And that would hang from your belt.
Lovely. Sorry, I've moved on then quickly to the Gallifreyan time.
The Gallifreyan time collectors. These are always popular.
And this is a working clock.
It is. That's exactly the time at the moment. Love these. I love these to bits. Then I've got a one-off, which is next to it. I acquired the pressure valve, the pressure cylinder. This is very, 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 very heavy.
This one reminds me of the Time Machine from H.G. Wells, again the 50s film.
See, that's got a rotating dial on it again.
Love it.
All screwed together.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is one of the heaviest ones I've made.
Right.
Look at the size of the valve.
And typically, what would this kind of sell for?
That's 65 to 75 pounds.
So I'll put on the screen what that is
That's
in dollars.
not a lot for the amount of work.
No, but so I'll put on the screen what that would be in dollars, just so people can
Move up to
an
one more
idea.
shelf. We have the little wearables. These are nice. I'm starting to sell these on their own for people to build their own on the website, on my website.
So they're like acrylic tubes that are filled, solidly filled, but they've got bubbles in them.
They've got bubbles in them, but they're also lit with LED. But I'm selling the tubes on their own, lit, so people can build what they want.
Very nice.
The little eye there.
So what's in the bag?
The bag is a hat. It's a commission. I haven't started yet.
Right, okay.
This is new.
What does this do?
This one is looking for nefarious creatures of the night.
Oh,
And I'm
not ladies of the
ladies
night.
of the night. No,
So we're talking cat burglars
we are.
or vampires.
Yeah. If you point it and it lights up, it looks for the way while you're going. That's also a belt hanger. It's there.
Very nice.
Then we go to the top shelf. I don't know what these do yet. I've built two of these, but they're rather gorgeous.
We're not quite sure what they do.
I'm not sure what they do yet. They will give a certificate with them, like everything
Trying not
else
to blind
does.
people with the lights.
See, and everything's upholstered.
You know, the funny thing is that you've made all these machines and you've been making them for quite a few years. We haven't got a single one in the house.
No, we haven't, because we sell them straight away. This is nice. This is for a lady to keep her jewellery, and it's to protect her jewellery.
I love the front. Look,
The bumblebee.
the bumblebee.
That's a one-off.
Yeah, because that was a trinket box that you picked up.
It was a flea market find.
Yes. Found treasure, as we
Yep.
call it. What's this little...
Okay, then we've got three small ones. These are all different colours. There's a blue one, a turquoise one, a blue one, and a red one. Again, these look great. So,
They are luminescing quite nicely in the camera lens.
yeah, and you would wear these off.
Imagine these in the dark.
Well, they look amazing. If we just turn the big light off, that just gives you an idea of how good they look.
Yeah,
I do ship to the States if you email me. I build to order as well. There's no problems with postage because we take the batteries out so they don't look like something they're not. And then
it's the big acrylic ball ones I love.
well, this is a light. But what's nice about this, I'll turn the big light off again, is the colours. I mean, there's a little bit of light still on, but look at the colours there.
Yeah, it is rather special, that
But
one.
my favourite one of all, which I'll put the light back on, is in the other cupboard. Just turn these off. One.
It's this one.
Right.
Are you going to try and take this one
I'm going
out?
to take it out of the cupboard. I mean, you can do it, it's really easy because they're heavy, but they're all bolted together so you can... Right.
Bit of a beauty, isn't it?
It is. I like the little chimney on top.
Let me just see if I can do some close-ups into the... So you've got your pressure gauges and your dials there. You've got your LED lit vacuum valves, radio valves, whatever you want to call them, thermo, pneumatic, whatevers. And then you have...
Well, this is actually plastic and it's laser etched inside.
Yeah, but it does the fibre optic thing with the lights of the LED inside.
Yeah. And then you've got the eyes spinning.
And then you've got the great big fantastic bowl with the spinning eyes that are lit up as well.
And a little chimney on top.
Little chimney on top. And then you have the either the...
It's to draw in vapour.
Right.
Basically, this is to make sure that you're not haunted.
So this is a spirit collector.
It's a spirit collector. It's a spirit... Whatever. We saw it on Grim the other night and I thought I'd build one of those.
Oh, the evaporator l'esprit.
Evaporator l'esprit, yes.
So in other words, it's a ghost vacuum.
I'll just turn the light off. I mean, look at the eyes.
That's cool, isn't it? All this fantastic stuff for paranormal investigation.
Well, the Victorians were obsessed with it.
They were, with phantasmagoria and all that kind of stuff. Brilliant.
But this one, I'll show you one I'm part on with at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'm conscious we're 10 minutes in.
Oh wait, all right. I'll just do one more, then.
Okay.
Then we'll say bye-bye. I'll just put that on the worktop. And then this is what I'm building. But this is something new. Let's get the right. Okay.
And you've actually wound the cord round, haven't you?
Yeah, the cord, it starts off as just clear plastic tube, and I've used
baker's twine.
Baker's twine.
Which is why I can never find any.
Well, you said you didn't want to. But this one, I'll show you, I'll put it on the table. This one is rather different to the others in the fact...
It's just behind the machine you've put down. Here, looking for the battery.
Thank you. In the fact that rather than using one LED, I'm using a ring.
So the entire thing lights up?
Yes, so you get the most bizarre effect. That flashes green in the back and there's a blue and red to flash at the side.
Well, they're not fully wired up yet?
No, they're not, but I'll show you in the dark.
Just try and get out of your way.
Sorry. I wouldn't
Not me
believe...
getting out of your way. Not you get out of my way.
I'll put that on there.
God grief, look at the way that lights up. And that's not, that's not the actual LED?
That's
not this.
No, it's not that, no, that's not lit yet.
So that's just like
That's
a
just
ring,
a ring
of LEDs.
It's an LED. If you come around, if I just turn it around a little bit and looking through the front a bit,
I don't know whether I can.
you'll be able to see them.
Ah, there you go. Oh, blimey, look at those. But it's because you're using plastic, and the plastic is acting like a fibre optic, isn't it?
Yeah, it pulls it, it magnifies the light.
That's absolutely stunning, isn't it?
I'm going to make a couple more of these. They're not just acrylic bowls I got from the pound shop.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
So this,
very unusual.
So this is my workshop. Thank you for visiting me today. If you want to see more, go to www.vernindustries.co.uk. Drop me a line if you want me to build you anything. I'd be more than happy to.
There you go. So now you know, when you can hear those drilling noises in the background of my videos, that's Ian on this. And with his sander. But there you go. So that explains all of those funny noises.
Things that go bump in the night.
It's just gone 1 o'clock, 1:15, and I've spent the morning uploading videos to YouTube, getting website orders ready for the post office, and I have some errands to run today. It's Wednesday, as I've just said. Now normally Wednesdays I go and visit mum and dad and take mum shopping, but they're on an away day today, so there's no point going over because they're not going to be there. So they're off on a jolly day. Now normally on a Wednesday I take mum shopping on a night. I also pick up lots of groceries for myself too. Well, myself and Ian and Mr. Bentley. But I won't be doing that tonight. So instead I'm doing it now. So I'm going to do a little bit of grocery shopping in one place, and then I'm going to go to the post office to post the website orders off, and then I'm going to go to another supermarket to get the stuff that I can't get from the first one because it's a small one, and then I'm going to come back. So quite a few little stop-offs to do, quite a few little mini errands to do. So yes, it's going to be interesting next couple of hours. Probably not pushing trolleys round. Oh, there we go. I better. Well, that's job number 1 done. There was a space outside the post office, so I jumped in it straight away. So that's all the post dealt with. So just got grocery shopping to do now. I'm doing well. That's the first lot of grocery shopping done. So now back onto the big supermarket near to where we live to pick up the rest of the stuff that I couldn't get from that place because that place is a lot cheaper for certain stuff. So we get the specialist stuff from there, which is a lot cheaper. We go on to the other side of the supermarket and get the stuff that I can't get there. Makes sense. Well, that's it. That's all the shopping done. It's now 3 o'clock. That's taken me quite a while to do. And I've got a bit of a sweat on now because it was rather warm in there. Right. Now to navigate home. Thursday and it's about 10:30 in the morning. I'm just having a little bit of breakfast, tea and toast. I haven't really started work yet. I got out of the shower this morning and decided I needed a trim, so I've had to I've sorted out the old beard, the bush, done that, trimmed the ears, the nose, all that kind of stuff that you do as you get older. And I'm about to start work in a bit once I've done this and eaten this. Bit of a strange day today. It's Thursday and I can't remember what I did yesterday. It's just strange. With not going to Mum and Dad's last night, it's kind of thrown me out a little bit. So, very, very strange one. And I've also been playing around with, I haven't filmed any of this yet, but I've been playing around with this lap book idea, where it's a trifold book that you open up. It's got pockets with tags and places for photos and that kind of stuff, but also pages that you can pull out, but also go the other way. So you can pretty much film, or not film, you can pretty much fold it whichever way around you want to go. So you can go that way, or you can go that way, and then you can add, because there's such a gusset on the left and the right on these two parts here, you can actually keep on adding pages and pages and pages as much as you want, because when you actually fold it up, there's quite a lot of room in there still for more pages. So that's basically the structure of it, and I just did this on a whim, just playing around with the idea after seeing it done on a YouTube video. I can't remember who I watched doing this. Theirs was a little bit bigger. This is, or my version, if you like, is 6 inches across by 9 inches down, so 6 by 9. So it's a bit of an odd size, but I kind of like it. And I thought, you know, I can just do pages and add it to it, not necessarily to keep photographs in, but just to add kind of vintage style pages and things to it as and when the mood takes me. And I've already got cut out little characters ready to go on tags, so I can just cut stuff out, pop it in the pockets that I've already created. Things like vintage cigarette cards, I can just slide in the little pockets and that kind of stuff, and then I can build pages with them and then just add them in. But I want to try and find a different way of adding the pages in rather than just sticking them in with washi tape or masking tape or sticky tapes. So I'm going to investigate maybe a looped system with some punched holes in. Anyway, but that's for a later date. So that's my start to Thursday. In one of those kind of can't be bothered moods today. Never mind. It's a Thursday afternoon, and I've just tried to, or I've just attempted to record the process of decorating the front of my lap book, and I've had I've got a real kind of sore throat developing, and I've just had the most ridiculous coughing fit practically all the way through trying to talk and do that art journal project. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab some wet wipes so I can clean up my glass mat while I'm talking to you. You don't mind, do you? Yeah, didn't think you did. So yeah, so that's pretty much. I'm not going to be able to use the soundtrack on that one again, so that's going to have to be another Fast Forward Friday. At least it won't go to waste. Where's the dog? There he is. Hello, little one. Hello, little baby one. Oh, are you tired after your long walk? Eh? Are you tired after your long walk? Poor Mr. Bentley Booze. It's a hard life, isn't it, kid? It's Friday morning and it's about 10 o'clock. And Ian's just said that he's run out of glossy accents, so would we like to go for a drive out to Art from the Heart today? And of course, I said yes. So that's where we're heading. I've just been spending this morning preparing all of my accounts ready for my January month end. And yeah, not a lot of work to do because I've been keeping up with it this month, which is an absolute blooming miracle. So we'll probably be setting off to Art from the Heart around about 11 AM this morning. So you've probably seen the journey and me going into the shop and that kind of stuff so many times. So I may not film. I may do a little snippet, but probably won't do a lot of filming in there, particularly if there's somebody in the shop, because it's not nice to wander around with the camera filming when people are trying to do their shopping and haven't given you permission to film them in there spending money, particularly if their husbands are watching. Don't think I don't know what goes on, girls. Anyway, that's probably the plan for today. So we're back from Art from the Heart. We've just had lunch. So I just thought I'd do you a quick show and tell, quick haul video if you like, of what I purchased. So all I've done is replaced my black soot distress marker because somebody, mentioning no names, borrowed mine and never replaced it. I've got myself a bottle of glossy accents. I've got some more blending foams because I'm down to my last 2 or 3. I've also picked up one of these 5x7 worn cover folders because I have a little project in mind for that and I need something like so. I've got some trinket pins just for adding bits and pieces on tags and that kind of thing. So they'll be useful for adding charms and bits of ribbon and that kind of stuff too. But the main reason was I wanted to get some 12 by 12 papers. So I purchased the was it French Industrial Paper Stash 12 by 12 because the size at my lap book is 6 by 9. So the 8-inch papers would be too small, but the 12-inch papers are just perfect for cutting out and layering onto. So absolutely brilliant, and there's some fantastic designs and patterns amongst that set. So that was what we went to Art from the Heart for. Originally it was pretty much just to get some glossy accents for Ian, but while I was in there I also remembered other bits and pieces that I wanted too. So there you go, that's what I bought. It's Saturday and I've been faffing around in my craft room practically all day. I've started 3 different projects and haven't finished anything. Well, I have finished something, but I've started 3 projects, haven't finished those, kind of got things ready and never got any further with it. Kept changing my mind, kept doing stuff and then deciding no, I didn't want to do that at all. Very, very indecisive today, but I eventually decided I was going to sit down and create something in my new Dilutions flip journal. So this is the small flip journal, which is 8 5/8 by 5 5/16. Bit of a strain. No, pages are 8 by 5. Anyway, there you go. So I've just done a little bit of a whimsical page in there, which, if you're watching this on Wednesday or Thursday after, you'll have probably already seen this on Saturday, because I'm just about to edit and upload this for my YouTube video for tonight. So there you go. So that's available if you missed it to go back and watch under the art journal page playlist there. So that's what I've got to do now. So I'm now going to edit and get it all ready and then get it all uploaded for 6 PM tonight. It's Sunday morning, just gone 10:30. Been up about 8:30. Would you say? About 8:30ish. Just had breakfast, but we've done jobs and stuff this morning already. Ian stood and done a pile of ironing, haven't you?
I have.
The washing machine is on, and I think I'm on coffee number 2. I think, something like that. He's doing some more boxes.
I have a Steampunk wedding I'm working with.
I'll just turn it around so you can see what he's doing.
I'm doing some boxes this morning for my friend Tracy, who's getting married. She's got a Steampunk wedding, so lovely shine on those.
When's the wedding?
The wedding is in 7 weeks' time. It's on a cruise ship going up to the Northern Lights.
So up round Norway,
Sweden, Finland.
That kind of Nordic kind of area. Okay. So you're just varnishing at the moment.
It looks like milk when you put it on, but it dries. It's called diamond glass, whatever, varnish. Ronseal.
Lovely stuff.
And it gives the most beautiful shine.
And you've done these already, these are just drying?
They're just drying. There's their first coat, they have to have 3 coats.
But these have been done?
These have been done, these have had 4 coats and 2 coats of varnish.
Nice.
2 coats of
shine on that.
Not varnish, 2 coats of stain.
So 2 coats of stain, 2 coats of varnish.
4 coats of varnish.
Excellent stuff. And my plan for the day is to go upstairs and to tackle that mess that is my craft room. There are things everywhere, as you will see in a moment. So even though I'm definitely coming down with a cold, I'm still coughing, got a thick head, I am going to force myself to clean and tidy my art room. So this is what it looks like at the moment. So my filming station, that's where my camera is, excuse the glare of the lights. My filming station is just strewn with stuff, bits of paper, bottles of glue, pots of paintbrushes that want washing, cleaning out and drying, bits of paper everywhere, stickers, there's cotton wool, there's punches, there's packs of cosmetic sponges, my stamp platform where I still haven't worked out where that's going to go, my editing computer, which has got mess all over it, and then over here, I love this.
That was easy.
If only. So more punches, which I need to deal with. So I've got all my journals over here. Look at all this mess here. There's a huge pile of stamps, grunge board, grey grunge board, stencils that need to be put away, white carbon paper, or graphite paper in white. I've got pricking mats, or pricking stencils for patterns and things. I've got piles and piles and piles of paper and old art journal pages that I really want put in their art journals. So just a mess, an absolute mess, and my desk is a complete mess too. Look, there's bits everywhere. So I'm going to have a mammoth job today trying to tidy up all this. So it's now 12:25 and I've finished the tidy up. Didn't take as long as I thought at all. So I'll now show you the after. So as you can see, glass mat is now completely cleared, cleaned, gleaming, all being washed down and cleaned with antibacterial hand wash, which has got alcohol in it, so it's removed every single bit of dirt and grunge. So all nicely tidied up. Excuse the glare again. My ducks have moved. I now have Robert the robot, which was a knitted robot which was bought for me for Christmas from Ian. He's now sitting up there. Got my wet wipes, that kind of stuff, my patterned duct tape. So everything's now tidied up. All my distress inks and oxides are all safely labelled and put away. Nice and tidy. My business telephone, which sits just on there. That corner's all being cleaned up with art journals, my 8x8 art journals and my circular art journals. My photograph station, where I put projects to photograph, is now clean and tidy. Stamp platform fits just nicely underneath. My bookshelves all nicely sorted. All my glues and most used adhesives and that kind of stuff all put away. Paintbrushes all sorted, and up top now I've got my distress markers, my brushos, my alcohol inks and my luscious pigment powders from Indigo Blue. A few bits, little dollies going on an assemblage. Those are just my cards, the quote blocks that I did. I just put them up there out of the way. Are all tidy down here, which is cool. Computer's now on my YouTube channel. So that's my filming record, so I know what to film on what day, whether I've edited it, that kind of stuff to keep it up. My easy thing is sorted, all nice and cleaned, dusted, wiped down, all papers put away. Very, very happy about that. Tag journals are now hanging from the tie-back holder. All clean, all tidy. Printers, the new Epson printer, my LaserJet printer, the other printers over there in the corner, so probably end up going to recycling. And I have my workstation, so my little tripod when I'm filming, and it's all nice and tidy. So there's only one thing left to do, and that's have a play and mess it all up again.
That's all, folks.
I'd also like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, without whose generosity and support these videos would not be possible. Thank you.